So you started in the business originally. You had that opportunity for someone that you worked for. It seemed like that didn't go well. I can empathize with that. One of the values of Culture Matters is trusting yourself so you can trust in others. It reminds me of, it makes me think like, okay, what you're saying now and who you've attracted in your life, good people. There was a decision at one point where you could have decided to be bitter over that, but it doesn't seem like you decided that. How did you develop through that?
Well, like there's so much soul searching that happens when you're in a business that's failing. So I started in 2004, bought my first house in 2005, and then shortly afterwards, like I thought I was amazing in real estate. Like I thought I'm just jumping in here and making tons of money and I'm amazing. And then quickly I realized that I was not very good. And I didn't have any direction. I didn't have a plan. And then when the market started to turn, everybody always jokes that when during the recession, nobody wanted to give Capri anything nice for Christmas because she's just going to sell it on eBay. So my coworker, I moved to Remax 12 years ago, and my coworkers, every box that came in, I was using it to ship out something else that was one of my prized possessions that I could no longer have just to pay my mortgage. I refused to let go of my South Philly row home. I just loved it so much. A lot of things happened during that time. I contemplated getting out of the business altogether. I trained and fundraised for a marathon only because if I fundraised for the marathon, they would send me to Paris and they would pay for it. And I hadn't had a vacation in years. So I trained for the Paris Marathon with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I fundraised all the money, and then part of the fundraising, 1/4 of your fundraising goes to you getting to the race and doing the race.
Wow.
So, there was a lot of things that happened during that time. I realized I loved getting involved in charities, more so like with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.